Simplified technologies that appeared in farming as an alternative to plowing, also known as traditional cultivation, are intended to eliminate or reduce its drawbacks. It is most often emphasized that replacing the plow with other, less intensive tillage reduces cultivation costs and fuel consumption. Rolmako makes clear development declarations. These are agricultural devices that improve the soil's water and air management. Among these devices, one can distinguish cultivators. Instead of traditional plows, which turn over the entire soil, these machines only slightly disturb it, which helps maintain the biodiversity of soil microorganisms and soil structure. At Rolmako, this feature characterizes the cultivator models U436, U497 and combo till. Disc harrows. Although discs cut and mix the soil, causing some disturbance, they are less invasive than traditional plowing. In this range, Rolmako offers many models from light to very heavy tillage machines, for example, light disc harrow U622, disc harrow U652, heavy disc harrow U671 and others. Residue management machines. These devices help maintain plant cover on the soil surface. Rolmako specializes in this type of soil treatment, offering several disc harrow models, for example, speed cutter, pro cut knife rollers and turbo cut, a mulching harrow, or a combination of a cultivator and mulching harrow called combo till. Machines for shallow tillage. Special tillage tools for ultra-shallow tillage are used for this purpose, for example the Matrix rotary harrow, speed cutter disc harrow, Spring Expert mulching harrow, and several other machines for disc cultivation. Pre-sowing rollers. Used to prepare the soil by compacting it. The rollers can also be used for shredding and embedding plant residues into the soil. Seeders for sowing in mulch. These machines allow for seeding without any prior soil treatment after harvest. Eliminating plowing means less field work and lower fuel consumption, leading to savings. After harvest, plant residues remain on the soil surface, creating a natural mulch. This helps protect the soil from erosion, retain moisture, and provide organic matter to the soil. No-plow cultivation leads to a better water retention in the soil, which is beneficial in dry conditions. No-plow cultivation can be more demanding in terms of management than traditional farming. It requires specialized tools such as no-plow seeders or cultivators. Of course, like in any farming practice, no-plow cultivation has its challenges and might be not suitable for every situation or soil type. However, in many regions of the world, due to numerous ecological and economic benefits, no-plow cultivation is considered a more sustainable way of cultivating the land than traditional methods. Ultra-shallow soil cultivation is a specific farming technique which involves very shallow soil treatment, usually to a depth of 2 to 5 centimeters. Unlike traditional tillage, which often involves deep plowing and soil turnover, ultra-shallow cultivation aims to minimize disturbance to the topsoil layer. The idea is to minimize soil disturbance, retain plant residues on the surface, and prepare an ideal seedbed for seeds. Shallow cultivation significantly reduces water evaporation from the soil and initiates quicker germination of weeds and volunteer plants, which can be destroyed in the next mechanical farming operation. This technique is often used in the context of conservation farming, which aims to protect and improve soil health. The most versatile tillage machine offered by Rolmako is the speed cutter disc harrow for ultra-shallow soil cultivation, which fits perfectly for conservation farming, as well as allows setting work parameters for a farmer operating other fields in a traditional way. Other devices from Rolmako working ultra-shallowly are the Pro Cut and Turbo Cut knife rollers, the Spring Expert mulch harrow, and the Matrix rotary harrow. Also, the entire range of pre-sowing rollers fits perfectly into this conservation farming technology. If the soil is heavily contaminated with weeds or diseases, deeper soil treatment may be necessary to control them. Moreover, some plant species may grow better in soil with a more loosened structure. The choice of an appropriate alternative to the traditional plow depends on many factors, such as soil type, climatic conditions, equipment availability, and the farmer's production and environmental goals. It is important to adapt cultivation practices to the specific needs and conditions of the farm. Ultimately, the decision to use no-plow and ultra-shallow soil cultivation should be made based on an analysis of specific local conditions, crop type, and agricultural goals. Furthermore, it is essential to monitor the long-term impact of any tillage practices on soil condition and adjust management strategies accordingly. It is good to consult local agricultural experts and tailor the technique to specific needs and soil conditions. Rolmako does not stand still. We dynamically move towards a better future by realizing the ideas of sustainable agriculture. We are constantly looking for new technologies, materials, and innovations that will make our machines meet the expectations of farmers and the land. Get to know us better by visiting catalog.rolmako.com and see our machines for no-plow and ultra-shallow cultivation. Rolmako's passion for improving agricultural equipment comes from a deep understanding of farmers' needs worldwide. Through the cultivation machines we offer, we aim not only to facilitate work, but also to support the sustainable development of agriculture.